At this time, I would like to call to order this regular meeting of the New York State Public Authorities Control Board. I would like to start by asking the members or their designated representatives to identify themselves for the record. I'll go first. My name is Darby Grassi, and I'm the designated representative for the chair, Blake Washington.
Zaki Tansel representing Senator Leroy Cotter.
Colin Evers representing Assemblyman Kenneth Sabrowski.
Andrew Taranzo representing Assemblyman Joe Giglio.
Andrew Windsor representing Senator George Borrello.
Thank you. First item of business on our agenda is the approval of minutes from the board's February 21st meeting. Draft copies of the minutes were previously distributed to the members and staffs. Are there any suggested edits, amendments, or corrections to these minutes? If there are no amendments, I would ask for the motion to adopt the minutes.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor of passing, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. The minutes are adopted. Before we consider the action items on today's agenda, I would like to note that pursuant to Section 51-2 of the Public Authorities Law, applications in support of the items on today's agenda were previously provided to the Office of the State Comptroller for review and consideration. OSC has provided a letter to the board summarizing the Comptroller's comments on today's agenda, and a copy of that letter has been provided to each member. And we have an OSC representative present with us today. Welcome. Now we will move on to the action items for today's agenda. The first action item on today's agenda comes from the Empire State Development Corporation. It is resolution number 24-UD-2062. It is approving grants via the Regional Economic Development Council. Today, we have a representative from ESD with us today. I would ask them to identify themselves for the record and please present the item.
Thank you, Brad Austin from Empire State Development. Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following REDC grants. The first one is $1,010,000 to Stamped Fittings US in Chemung County, $300,000 to New York Hemp Oil Upgrade and Expansion in Cortland County, $425,744 to Lemoyne College for the Entrepreneurial Plaza Development Capital in Onondaga County, $2 million to YMCA Canandaigua Sands Family Capital in Ontario County, $400,000 to CCMI Building Expansion in Ontario County, $225,000 to King Brothers Dairy Capital in Saratoga County, $350,000 to North American Forest Capital Expansion in St. Lawrence County, and $100,000 to Pace University Mid-Hudson Life Science Building Careers and MedTech Capital in Westchester County. All these items have been approved by the UDC and in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. The members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it. Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-UD-2063, and this is approving grants via the Downtown Revitalization Initiative Fund.
Great, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following DRI grants: $500,000 to Lake Ontario Water Park Capital in Oswego County, and $439,000 to Owego North Avenue Gateway in Tioga County. Both of these have been approved by the UDC and in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. The members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye. Aye. Resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-UD-2064, and this is approving grants via the Upstate Revitalization Initiative Fund.
Thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following URI grants: $9 million to Equitable Retention Capital in Onondaga County, and $400,000 to Lake Ontario Water Park Capital in Oswego County. Both of these items have been approved by the UDC and in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. The members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have item 24-UD-2065, and this is approving a grant via the New York Works Empire State Economic Development Fund.
Great, thank you. The Urban Development Corporation is submitting for your approval the following New York Works EDF grant. It's for $8,954,936 to the Fashion Innovation Center in Rensselaer County. This item has previously been approved by the UDC and is in compliance with all applicable rules and regulations.
Thank you. The members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted.
Great.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you. Yeah, have a good day.
See you next month.
Happy spring.
Welcome. All right, the next items on our agenda are brought to us by the Dormitory Authority. The first item we have is a bond issuance. It's 24-DA-1380, and it's on behalf of School District's Revenue Bond Financing Program. We have a representative from DASNY with us today. I'd ask you to introduce yourself for the record and please present the item.
Thank you and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Matt Bergen, representing the Dormitory Authority of the State of New York. We just have the one resolution before the Public Authorities Control Board today, and this financing was approved at the DASNY Board meeting of March 13th, 2024, which was 1 week ago today. Again, the program is the School District's Revenue Bond Financing Program. The amount not to exceed will be $1.5 billion. The term will not exceed 31 years. The security features include semi-annual payments to be made pursuant to a financing agreement backed by the full faith and credit general obligation bonds of the participating school districts, as well as a statutory intercept through the state comptroller of any state aid due to the participating school districts for debt service on the DASNY bonds. We also look at bond insurance, which may be used if available and economically advantageous. The underlying ratings for the program are expected to be AA3, A+, and AA-. Thank you.
Thank you. Members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matt. Okay. The next item on today's agenda is from the Environmental Facilities Corporation. It is item 24-EF-902. It is approving state clean water revolving fund direct financing projects. We have a representative from EFC with us today. I'd ask for you to introduce yourself for the record and please present the item.
Hi, Rebecca Walker from EFC. On March 14th, 2024, EFC's Board of Directors met and approved the following Clean Water State Revolving Fund projects being presented this afternoon for review and approval. We have two short-term interest refinancings. The first is to Chemung County in the amount of $75,625,151 for costs associated with the consolidation of two county wastewater treatment plants. And the City of Geneva and Ontario County for $6,927,712 for costs associated with solids handling upgrades at the city's wastewater treatment plant. We have one short-term market rate financing, which is the same Chemung County project I just mentioned, in the amount of $75,625,151 with the initial interest rate not to exceed 6%. For long-term interest-free financings, again, the same Chemung County project in the amount of $22,019,698. The Village of Dryden and Tompkins County for $667,521 for costs associated with sanitary sewer improvements in the village. The Village of Franklinville and Cattaraugus County in the amount of $2,428,319 for costs associated with wastewater treatment facility and collection system improvements. And the City of Glens Falls and Warren County for $902,201 for costs associated with the design and construction of collection system improvements. I'm here today to seek PACB's approval for these financings.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have item 24-EF-903. This is approving state drinking water revolving fund direct financing projects.
On March 14th, 2024, EFC's Board of Directors met and approved the following drinking water state revolving fund projects. We have one short-term market rate financing to the Village of Rhinebeck and Dutchess County in the amount of $3,456,000 for costs associated with addressing regulatory compliance with the long-term 2 enhanced surface water treatment rule with an initial interest rate not to exceed 6%. And one long-term interest refinancing to the town of Sandy Creek in Oswego County in the amount of $11,142,000 for costs associated with the installation of approximately 132,000 linear feet of new transmission and distribution main. I'm here today to seek PACB's approval for these financings.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it. Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have amendments. The first is 24-EF-712B, and this is approving a Clean Water State Revolving Fund project in the city of Poughkeepsie.
EFC seeks approval to amend resolution number 17-EF-712, which was previously approved on April 19th, 2017, in order to authorize maturity extension and funding increase to the city of Poughkeepsie and Dutchess County. This project consists of the design and construction of improvements to the city's wastewater treatment and collection system.
Thank you. Do members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have 24-EF-766A. This is approving drinking water state revolving fund on behalf of the village of Interlaken.
EFC seeks approval to amend resolution number 19-EF-766, which was previously approved on April 17th, 2019, in order to authorize a maturity extension to the village of Interlaken in Seneca County. This project includes repairs to the existing water system that will correct undersized and deteriorated water storage and improve the antiquated water distribution system.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have item 24-EF-778B. This is approving drinking water state revolving fund project in the city of Middletown.
EFC seeks approval to amend resolution number 19-EF-778, which was previously approved on July 31st, 2019, in order to authorize a maturity extension and funding increase to the city of Middletown in Orange County. This project is addressing water system reliability and redundancy for the city by constructing a new 2 million gallon water storage tank, as well as replacing and rehabilitating 2 existing tanks.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Next, we have item 24-EF-736B. This is approving a project in the Clean Water State Revolving Fund project in the village of Leroy.
EFC seeks approval to amend resolution number 18-EF-736, which was previously approved on April 18th, 2018, in order to authorize a maturity extension to the village of Leroy in Genesee County. This project involves the rehabilitation of and improvements to the village's wastewater treatment plant.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Thank you. Right. The last items on today's agenda come from the Housing Finance Agency. First, we have 24-HF-952, and this is approving bonds on behalf of Perry Homes 1. We have a representative from HFA with us today. I'd ask for you to introduce yourself for the record and please present the item.
I'm Joe Palazola with the New York State Housing Finance Agency. This item is for the issuance of fixed rate and/or variable rate tax exempt and/or taxable bonds on behalf of Perry Homes 1 in an aggregate amount not to exceed $141 million for the new construction of 405 units contained in 27 buildings in the city of Buffalo, Erie County.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
The resolution is adopted. Next, we have a multifamily preservation program subsidy loan. It is resolution number 24-HF-953, and it is a subsidy loan on behalf of the Birches at Chambers.
Thank you. This item is for the issuance of multifamily preservation program subsidy loan for the Birches at Chambers in an aggregate amount not to exceed $5,435,371 to fund the refinancing of an acquisition loan for 67 units of senior affordable housing in Ulster County.
Thank you. Do the members have any questions with respect to this item? If there are no questions, I'd ask for a motion to adopt.
Move it.
Second.
Thank you. The item has been moved and seconded. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The resolution is adopted. Thank you. This concludes the published items of business on today's agenda. Is there any further business that needs to be brought to the board's attention at this time? If there is no further business to come before the board today, I would like to note that the next regularly scheduled meeting of this board is scheduled for April 17th, 2024 at 2 p.m. in this room, Capitol Room 131. It is currently 2:18, and we are hereby adjourned. Thank you.